This is Deductor, continuing to bring you Unicorn Overlord. In the last episode, we did a whole bunch of world stage management, and we have the next side quest, a solitary resistance. There's some hunter named Ralph here. I have the squads assembled. We're really only going to play Elaine's unit with Travis and Elaine in the front and Aubrey in the back. And then Clive's unit with Chloe and Lex backing them up. And then Joseph's unit will be there sort of as a reserve in case we need it. I want to make one other change here. I'm going to give Clive the Vitality Talisman. I'm going to give Lex the Gauntlets. The Gauntlets increase something called Guard Rate, which is a passive percent to take less physical damage. And it depends on the class. For a class with a basic shield like Lex, it would be a 51% chance to take half physical damage. Unless certain abilities activate, for example, Clive has a quick guard, so he's guaranteed to guard if he uses this. So use this quick guard skill, so he has a guarantee to take half damage for one attack. That's a medium guard. There's also a thing called a heavy guard, which is what Hodrick has. And his heavy cover gives him minus 75%. So he's actually supremely good as a physical tank. Regardless of all that, though, we are going to go ahead and just use Elaine and Clive and go from there. So, a solitary resistance. According to two citizens who fled Kokilage town in the wake of a raid by the Black Talon Bandits. Man from the Cornea militia plans to resist the thieves, and Elaine strives to join him in that fight.
And you were aided by a man named Rolf, you say?
Yes, my lord. He claimed to be with the Cornea militia.
I have heard tell of common folk taking up arms to defend their fellow man.
He may agree to join our cause, assuming we can happen upon him before the enemy does.
It's worth the attempt, if nothing else. We should make haste.
Please stay safe out there.
We shall. The only thing you need worry about is what to do with those flowers of yours.
Black Talon Spear Bearer. Hey, boss. Looks like we've got trouble. Yamo, then you know what to do. Get rid of them, and fast. Clive, that archer there is most likely Ralph. And it seems he's in quite the predicament. We should speak to him. Stage conversations. To initiate a stage conversation, move a character to someone they can speak to, then select talk from their action. Review which characters can speak to each other by pressing plus, then selecting stage conversations. Defeat conditions is the usual stuff. Command post is captured. Victory conditions, defeat Gamma. Alright, Ralph is kind of isolated in his own position. He's got himself and some archers nearby. We have a number of thieves in the region. They are quite dodgy, so we need true strikes to be able to hit them for sure. There's also some groups of three. Groups of three are very concerning. The group of three house girls could be a lot of damage. Okay, so I know we have 3 valor points, but I'm just going to play Elaine and Clive.
They will be ours.
I ride for Cornea. I'm ever in your service.
Clive in particular is very effective, although
What shall I do?
he's very effective against the
It
thieves.
shall be done.
And we can see our stage conversations, Elaine and Ralph. So
March.
move Elaine to
Onward.
Ralph to talk.
Try me.
Ralph's gonna fight a
Run
thief.
as much as you like, Black Talon swine. My arrows will cover any distance in pursuit of justice.
Thieves and hunters. In addition to a thief's naturally high evasion, they can also use evade to dodge incoming attacks. However, the hunter's skill Eagle Eye provides a true strike attack, allowing them a guaranteed hit even against foes using evade. It's a hard counter. That one used evade, but Ralph used the true strike to guarantee a win. Oh, yes, come nearby, Ralph.
I'm ever in your service.
Use Clive to finish off one of these.
I shall never fail.
There's a thing called range assist. We're not going to worry about it right now. As you can see, thieves don't really do a lot of damage. They're just dodgy. But the true thrusts, they can't dodge.
Are you okay?
A flawless victory.
Well done. I wonder why Clive gets slightly less experience than Lex. I don't quite understand how that works.
A worthy foe.
Okay, so...
What shall I do?
Well, he's pretty good here at RNGing our favorite. Let's go wipe out the house
It shall be
girls.
done.
Lex is going to take a little
Stand before
damage.
me.
I'm here too.
Sometimes the range assist and stuff like that can change the RNG. Range assist is basically
I'll support you.
asking Ralph's unit to do a range attack at the start of the battle, soften the enemy up a little bit. Completely unnecessary, and we would actually end up taking more damage. It can affect like crit and dodges and other RNG. Yeah, let's put Clive in the front. Why not? It seems to we take less damage doing all this.
I'm here too.
He uses quick guard, as you can see. Ooh, Clive can now one-shot these things.
Healing.
Seems we've done it.
Well done.
Take notes, Lex.
Chloe got her hit points up and magic attack up. She's not really going to use magic attack.
I'll prove my worth.
That's okay, though. There's another one. Yeah, let's have Clive wipe out the enemies guarding the fort here.
What shall I do?
Actually, there's a shiny thing on the ground. I'm going to go loot it and then have Clive
It shall be done.
go wipe out the fort.
I'll prove my worth.
He can use a Y to set waypoints. Elaine and Ralph are talking. Ralph, who are you?
I take it you're the one they call Rolf.
That depends on who's asking.
We stand with the Liberation Army. We just spoke to a pair of civilians who claimed you helped them to safety.
So the girls made it out. More welcome news than I'm used to, that. It's as you say. I am Rolf, captain of the Cornian militia. What militia we have, at least. If you're truly willing to brave these bandits, then I'd be glad to have you join me.
That's precisely why we've come. We confront them together.
Ralph joins the Liberation Army. Hunter. Hunters can directly target enemies in the back row. They'll single out back row support classes to gain an edge in battle. Ralph, not only can I fight battles of my own, but support others from a distance as well. Simply call whenever you need me. So assist, units led by hunters are able to aid allies from a distance by using a range assist. When an ally unit encounters an enemy within range, press Y to join the battle with a range assist. Yep. Play. There's something on the ground there. Probably Travis, probably an item, if I had to guess. Come on, let's go get a closer look. Dropped items. Moving a unit onto a shining spot on the battle stage to collect the item. Yep. So
Time is at hand.
we can have Elaine just finish off some of these, get him some experience. Ralph, why don't you just chill, buddy?
The path is set.
Do you need something?
He would also be effective at it, but
Heading there
And
now.
he can chill.
What utter luck!
Got a holy herb.
I'm ready.
What shall I do?
Clive should be able to finish both of these up.
Yeah!
So let's
March.
chase him. Lane can do just fine against most of the enemies up here. Oh, they've got their own range assist too, so we gotta watch out.
Onward.
Do you need something? Right.
I shall never fail.
I'll support you.
That range assist was bad. Okay, let's do something like this. Lux took a bit of a beating. Good job, Lexia. 71% hit.
The battle is ours.
Level up on
my honor
Clive.
as a knight.
Got his physical attack up. Awesome. Crit, guard rate, hit points. This is all good stuff. Magic defense. Even that could
worthy
come in
foe.
handy. Let him
I'm
grab the
ever in your
fort.
service. It shall be done. Consider it ours.
And then let that thief just attack you so you don't use any stamina.
Prepare yourselves.
This one, I'm just gonna skip the battle. It's just one thief. Not much of a threat.
'Twas fate which brought us here.
Let's see.
I'll prove my worth.
Can I have Ralph would be real good at rushing down that archer. So you know what? I'm not gonna need heals. Let's just abandon the fort.
I've arrived.
The path is set.
I'm ready. Heading there now. What's next?
Come then.
I'm here too.
Ooh, the range assist doesn't matter. They must be dodging a lot of attacks. What if we left Travis in the front? There we go. Travis will take a little
I'll
damage,
support you.
but it's perfectly fine. Let's do something like this.
Thanks.
Nice try. Nope, saw that.
Nice work.
We march on. Victory grows ever closer.
There's another
Who's my
shiny thing
target?
on the ground.
The time is at hand. Onward.
I'm here, Your Highness.
I think we can find a use for this.
Got a miracle fruit.
Now then.
I'm ever in your service.
Let's have Clive flank him.
It shall be done.
Get
I'm
the
here.
archer.
An excellent find.
Another empowering draught. Excellent.
What shall I do? I depart.
Then
I'm ready.
we can go fight
Heading there
the
now. March.
reinforcements
To
and
me.
the spearmen.
Stand before me.
Oh, embarrassing. Stop.
Looks, you missed a 91%. It's okay.
Are you okay?
Seems we've done it.
Job, Alexon, the level up.
I can do stuff.
Some hit points, physical attack, physical defense, evasion, guard rate. This is all good stuff for him.
A worthy foe.
Alright. Let's, I'm
Time's
feeling
at hand.
reasonably confident about finishing off all this stuff.
Onward.
So let's actually use plunder here. Steal some gold. 1,000
March.
gold. Excellent. Let's steal it from the other. Okay, once you get closer, steal it from the other
I'm
unit.
ever in your service. Yeah!
The time is at hand.
Plunder. $800 gold. Excellent.
I'll prove my worth. I depart.
5. Run back. You're not good against
I've
those type
arrived.
of enemies. Ooh. Spawn a thief. You can go deal with that, Clive.
I'm ever in your
Pretty
service.
quick, but you're quicker.
Yeah!
I've arrived. Your villainy ends.
I'm here too.
Range assist doesn't matter. I bet they just can't hit Travis. In fact, Travis is guaranteed to dodge 2 attacks.
Nice try. Good. We march.
Lane, finish that
To
one
me.
off. You know,
Who's my
Ralph, why
target?
don't you... Oh, you take 46 damage. It's gonna have you do a little conversation, but
Understood.
you chill.
What shall I do?
Wait. Is that thief seriously faster? Their mobility is 170. Our mobility is... where does it say it? That's Lex's mobility. I want the squad's mobility. It's okay. I still have a reserve unit. In case Clive can't chase them
You
down.
face me.
I'll be back.
A fine job. I must never yield.
Lane level up. Look at all those stat ups. I love it. Guard rate, initiative, evasion, magic attack, hit point, physical attack. He could benefit from all stats. 12 damage. Okay, so now we'll put Elaine back in the front.
The time is at hand.
35 damage. Maybe I have to put Travis in the back. Yes. We're just gonna do a little damage.
Path
Weaken
is
that
set.
group.
The time is at hand.
Pretty sure this is still a win.
Onward.
I'm ready.
And then we'll go from there.
What's next?
Okay, it's fine. We got our reserves. Yosef will
In service of the royal family.
finish them
I'll
off.
prove my worth.
Clive, you can keep chasing. It's okay.
Your villainy ends.
I'll support you.
Range assist.
I'm here too.
I'll take the extra damage. I feel like that's...
I'll support you.
Maybe it's not worth
I'm
it.
here too.
Yeah, let's not go too crazy. Let's just do a basic battle like this.
You got some bad luck there, crossing paths with us. But that's nothing a slit throat can't solve.
Oh, he's got the poison. That's annoying.
Thanks.
Good job, Elaine. Very good job, Elaine.
We march on.
Okay,
March.
6 damage.
Who's my target?
Ralph would take 26. No one dies. I want to see
Heading
what he
there
has
now.
to say.
I never miss my target. Not another step, thief.
Oh yeah? And why not?
You know,
shall I
I
do?
actually need Clive's unit to finish
I
this.
depart.
Alright, this thief will go
Awaiting
fight
your
Yosef. Wow,
I'm ready.
that's a problem.
I'll prove my worth. Yeah.
Okay, I guess
Time is
we
at
could
hand.
chill here. Oh, I know what to do.
We march.
Travis can dodge all that nonsense.
Path is set.
5 damage. It's not a lot, but we take out the house girl in the front. So that's good.
You face me.
I'll support you.
Do a little range assist. Yep, that's how it works.
Saw that.
He's got a very good dodge. Does Gamble start with 2 PP? Let me see. Yes, he has an item that gives it. Okay, so he has effectively 2 dodge. Ralph can, Ralph will lose a person, but Ralph can basically weaken him to 1 hit point. I'll take that. That's good enough.
What would you ask?
If you're garrisoning a command post like this, even if you lose a battle, you don't get knocked into the waiting state, so it's fine.
Try me.
Alright, Ralph's little buddy is gonna die, but that's okay. He's not permanently dead, he's just temporarily incapacitated. Those dodges do nothing.
Dirty little.
It's settled.
Ooh, I
Do you
know
need something?
what the most satisfying way to finish this is. But
March.
I want to finish off this last thief.
I have my doubts.
Just want to see what happens in this battle.
I have you.
They just dodge everything. It's a loss, but it's a okay. As you can see, we're still defending
What shall
just
I do?
fine.
It
And
shall
Clive
be
will
done.
finish it.
The time is at hand.
Lane will use his royal order. No more plunder, sadly. But he can use a royal order on himself.
Stronger than ever.
Get that sweet experience.
To me.
I shall never fail.
If you guard, the passive steal doesn't work.
Healing.
Good job, Lex, on the guarding.
The battle is ours. 'Twas fate which brought us here. I'm ever in your service. I depart.
Alright, and Elaine, finish it
Come then.
I'm here
with
too.
a range assist for a guaranteed kill. This part is gonna be hilarious. Can't dodge that.
Well, look who's playing hero.
We march on.
With double level? No, just 1 level.
You impressed?
Travis got some more hit points, magic attack, magic defense. Hit points are nice, but the other 2 not so useful for him.
Keep getting tougher.
Aubin, hit points, physical attack, magic defense, evasion, crit rate. These are all good for him.
Another step forth.
Lane, hit points, physical defense, accuracy, and he has a new skill, Luminous Cover. Activates before an ally is attacked. Cover an ally with medium guard. Grants that ally plus 20% defense. Very nice. So that means if someone else targets an enemy, Lane can jump in front of them and protect them. So he takes the hit instead. Got a Viper Fang. This is the weapon I was thinking of to give Travis. Or maybe Lex, actually. Okay, this is more like it. I finished way ahead of schedule. Liberated 2 regions, got a pretty good score. Should be a good amount of money in honors.
I beg of you, sirs, have mercy on a poor damn soul.
You dare speak of mercy? What of the mercy you showed all those you've robbed and pillaged?
Please, it's my sister. Back when our mom and dad passed, I was broken. An empty shell of a man. But she never left my side. Stayed right there next to me till the day she took ill herself. Started fading, and fast. I carried her, slumped around my shoulder to the best healer my coin purse could buy. But it was no use. Only thing I could do was watch her wither into dust. You ever seen that? It's a pain worse than death itself. But I didn't stop searching. Day after wicked day. Till, finally, I'd got what I asked for. But the cost of the cure would make a weaker man faint where he stood. Now, tell me, how's a guy who's never had the gold for schooling supposed to make that kind of coin? Thieving's all I'm good for, so thieving's how it had to be. Wouldn't have turned to this if I had another way.
A word, Your Highness. Somber as his story may be, you mustn't let pity cloud your judgment. Only the Town Watch can determine the appropriate sentence for his crimes. His fate is not ours to decide.
My life's square in your palms, noble sirs. Please, I'll return everything I stole if you just let me go.
So, there are a lot of places in the game where you can have a choice, especially when it comes to named characters. It turns out basically if you want to collect as many characters as possible, like Pokemon, you have to be as generous and gracious as possible. Even for someone like Gammo here who, like, let's be honest, his story is impossible to believe. He just seems like a common thief. There's more to his story later on, but my first impression is this guy needs to be executed. He just, you know, is unreliable, like Clive said. But I'm gonna set him free and see what happens. You can be very generous in this game.
Very well. Redemption is not beyond reach, neither for you nor your sister. I only hope you seek it in earnest.
You mean to let him walk?
I'll repay this kindness in full, my lords. I swear it on my honor as a Black Talon.
It's not very convincing. I don't think picking a character will lock you out of picking any other character. There is one quest much later on, but you can do like a hard mode version of that quest to get both characters. So there's never a case where you have to like pick between two characters, I don't think. Now, okay, so after beating those guys, all the wandering enemies are defeated, and you get honors for that. Joseph, Your Highness, we have dispatched the enemy and secured the safety of the local environs. We may now proceed through this region unimpeded. Completed our side quest. Gained some more renown. We're almost at the next renown tier. Ralph, forgive me if I spoke out of turn, Your Highness. I just didn't realize just who I was fighting besides. My bow is yours to command from here forth. Out of Ralph, a hunter. An example unit, Hoplite and Hunter. The Hoplite in the front row will bear the brunt of enemy attacks, while the Hunter in the back row can pick off enemies with range attacks. Yeah, that's a great formation. I use that quite a bit. Gammo. I can't believe he actually let me go. I won't forget this, long as I live. That sounds really ominous. Okay, so I said every episode there will be either a battle episode or a world stage episode. So I'll do the world stage stuff in the next episode. However, we have a bit of time, and I'm gonna go look through the Fevriff archive a little. Maybe let's look at our event for Solitary Resistance. So I think we last picked off here where we know the Black Talon raids this village, and their leader dispatches guards and then steals from townspeople. And then Elaine and Clive encounter the village girls. Yep. During the battle, Elaine meets with Ralph and lets him know that the village girls he rescued are safe and sound. Upon hearing the Liberation has joined the fray, Ralph requests their aid in chasing the bandits out of town. Elaine agrees and sets out yet again. Ralph recruited. In the end, Ralph and the Liberation claim victory in the battle against the Black Talons. Gammo begs for mercy and claims he was only trying to help his ailing sister, leaving Elaine to decide his fate. But we know what his fate is. He was all the way down here. Whoops. Went past too many people. Gammo, a freed man. After his defeat at the hands of the Liberation, he attempted to garner sympathy by claiming his life of crime was for the sake of his sister. Hearing this, Elaine chose to release him. Before we get too far, I want to go to our Cornea locations. So, Kokilaj Town, a small town on the southwestern coast of Cornea. Its people sustain themselves through either fishing or working the mines in the mountains to the east. Port Remitz, a small fort on the southwestern coast of Cornea. Though constructed with only the sturdiest stone, the passage of time has taken its toll on the fort's weathered walls. Okay, so Those are 2 new locations we found. Maybe we will read through the biography of some of these people, especially the Cornian people. Let's maybe go in order from the top here for a little bit. Elenia, the former queen of Cornia, who ruled with a keen military mind and a steady hand. Upon realizing there was no quelling the tide of rebellion, she entrusted Elaine to her retainer Joseph, and ultimately fell to Galerius in battle. Valmore, a former general in Cornia's army, whose bravery and skill brought him nigh endless accolades. After bringing about Cornia's demise, he claimed himself to be Galerius, scion of the fallen Zenorian Empire. Joseph, a former knight of the fallen kingdom of Cornia, he fled the Isle of Palavia with Elaine at Queen Elenia's behest after the rebellion at Valmore's hands, recognized as a holy knight due to his valor and loyalty. You could do stuff like select Link, and we can see what the deal is with a Holy Knight. Holy Knight, a title granted to only the most superlative of Cornian knights. Candidates are selected by the current monarch and approved by a council of their peers. He's a real fancy knight. Oh no, I didn't want to go to Aubin. I wanted to do page 2. Even after fleeing to Palavia, he harbored hopes of rebuilding the fallen kingdom of Cornia. When the Zenorian army invaded Palavia, he fled with Elaine and formally established the Cornian Liberation Army. So Elaine didn't actually establish an army, it was all Joseph. Hodrick, a knight of the fallen kingdom of Cornia, and trusted aid to Queen Elenia. When he fought at her side during the rebellion at Valmore's hands, he was ultimately taken prisoner after they met with defeat. Subject to Zenora's magic of control, he was made to lead the Zenorian army's clandestine invasion of Palavia. On his defeat, his mind was freed by Elaine's ring, and he was returned at last to his former self. Upon telling Elaine what he knew about Zenora's magic of control, he agreed to join the Liberation Army. A strong, capable knight, Hodrick is also well known for his gentle grace and warm demeanor. So Elaine, crown prince of the fallen kingdom of Cornia and son of its queen, Elenia, after losing his mother in Valmore's rebellion, he was taken to the Isle of Palavia by Joseph, who taught him sword and strategy until the age of 17. After the Zenorian army's assault on Palavia, he set forth to establish the Liberation Army, becoming its leader in the process, pledging to restore Cornia and bring Zenora to its knees. He then launched a continental war. In a lot of contexts, this would be very alarming to reading someone's biography. Lex, a childhood friend of Elaine's, born and raised on the island of Palavia to a local fisherman. After studying the sword under Joseph's tutelage, he resolves to join Elaine on his quest to liberate Febra. Chloe, daughter to one of Joseph's closest friends, she learned the ways of war under Joseph's watchful tutelage. As a dear friend to Elaine, she often has to remind herself that she serves the Prince of Cornia himself. Scarlet, childhood friend to Elaine and a priestess of the Palavian Orthodoxy who, after coming to its shore at the age of 8, now tends to the cathedral on the island of Palavia. In the end, she opts to join Elaine on his journey. Immediately after arriving at Overlord Harbor, she was kidnapped by the former Cornian knight Renault and whisked away to an unknown locale. Renault is a Zenorian knight formerly loyal to Cornia's throne. He is well acquainted with Joseph and Hodrick, and is renowned as both a powerful leader and inspiring commander. He fought alongside Elenia during Valmore's rebellion. You remember the prologue, the very first tutorial. Renault was there, Hodrick was there. As Elaine and the others arrived in Cornia, Renault ambushed them and took Scarlet prisoner. Upon leaving Elaine's army to the mercenaries in his employ, Renault withdrew from the field of battle. And Clive, a knight of the province of the Ashen Blue, we don't know about that province yet, but he's a knight of the province of the Ashen Blue, knighted at an early age due to his peerless aptitude and immense bravery. He and Joseph have worked tirelessly in setting the stage for the Liberation Army's eventual rise. And then we have Ralph, a bowman who started a militia in western Cornia in order to resist Zenorian rule. After thwarting the Black Talon bandits outside Kokilaj town, he set his sights on reclaiming it for the good of its people. He bears not only a keen eye for hunting prey and the skill to hit his mark, but unshakable courage on the field of battle. After working together to defeat the Black Kalons, he chose to formally enlist in the Liberation's ranks. I think that'll do for now. I don't know we need to read anything else just yet. I want to say Travis's biography is actually in Drakenhode's character because he's technically from Drakenhode, just like Aubin, but we can talk about that stuff later. I think this is a good place to pause this episode, and I will go do the world stage in the next one. Thank you for watching. Until next time.